Happy Halloween, everyone! You came back from the Imagi Inn. You had the day off from school. Wait, you had the day off today because the cultural festival was on Sunday. Without any clues, all you can do now is wait for the incident to progress. What did you do today? Go out until evening? Yes. Today technically isn't a holiday. It's just a day off from school, but I guess it does kind of count as a holiday, so she's here, so let's talk to her, get this done. Oh, Kagato-chan! I wonder where my husband's letter are. Whatever happened to them? When he died, I cleaned out the storehouse. Did I sell them along with everything else? Hassan looked sad. If you found the letters, would she cheer up? Let's head on over to town. And see if we can't find where that warehouse or whatever is. Wait, if she sold them, then... It might be here. This is the only place in town that sells stuff. Talk. Want something special? Bring me your own materials and I'll try and use them for you. It's like seeing new things and trying new techniques to bring me rare material. Blah 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 blah. Alright, wait, is that it? Nope. Oh! You asked Adara for the letters that he found. Okay. Received husband's letters. Okay. Leave shopping district. To the floodplain. Let's go make this old woman happy.
My.
Happy to see you. Will you spend the day with Asano? Sure.
Yes. My.
Kagato-chan, those are... Showed Hisano the letters from her husband.
My.
The letters are from my husband. How? You told her that they were at Daidara.
My.
Oh my. It must have been a while when he came to collect the contents of the storehouse. So that's where I kept the letters. Thank you, Kagato-chan. From the bottom of this old woman's heart, I'm so happy. She's very happy. But I'm going to burn them. I'll go get some matches. She's going to burn them. What should you do? Read them. You decide to read a little bit. The wooden well frame. I was once shorter than it. I have outgrown it in the time that we have been apart. It's all the postcard says. Another postcard has a short composition on it. I want to see you so much. How much sky, earth, and water do my words have to run through, on and over to reach you, my dear Hisa-san? How I wish I was this postcard. Isn't that just so sad? He had no idea that he was being deceived. I'm sure he never imagined that the Hisa-san he loved would one day wish to see him dead. What do you mean? He was so kind, honest, and a loyal man. He fell ill and became bedridden. I had to work to support our family. He would always apologize to me for failing as a husband. When he did, he would smile so sadly. His illness worsened, and he must have been so scared. He began to take his fear and frustration out on me, the man who had been so kind. But that didn't bother me at all. I had agreed that I would work and take care of him the day we were wed, in sickness and in health.
But he forgot.
He forgot who I was, and he forgot all about me. I couldn't bring myself to love him. I couldn't forgive the way he would look at me with such confusion in his eyes. And when I cried, he would wipe my tears away like the man he had been all those years ago. I couldn't forgive that. I couldn't bear that the stranger in his body, stealing his mind day after day. When he slept, I tried to kill him. But I couldn't. While I was standing over him, he looked up, and he smiled at me. That same smile he would give me when I was a girl.
And in the same voice he would use to tell me he loved me, he asked, "Who are you, ma'am?"
That was 3 years ago. After that day, he would forget who I was every morning. Every day, he would ask me, "Who are you?" And every day I would answer, "Who am I today?" I was a total stranger to him until the very end. He was being cared for by a stranger as he passed away. That was his punishment. Punishment for forgetting me. That must have been tough.
I was relieved.
Before I could feel anything else, I felt relief. Relief that it was finally over for the both of us. It was then that I realized that I had been wanting him to die. And because I wished it, he left this world and went to the gods. I am death itself. Hisano smiles sadly. Feel that you understand Hisano a bit more. Death is 7. Old Lady Social Link has now reached level 7. How to create personas of the Death Archon has grown. Please, throw the letters away. I can't bear to see them anymore. I don't want to touch them anymore.
I'm sorry.
You weren't able to give Hisano back the letters from her husband. Perhaps you should speak to the owner of Daidara.
It's cold today.
Now for our next story. Mr. Kozai of the Environmental Concern Society visited a local elementary school to investigate the effects of the fog. Thick fog has appeared frequently in Inaba over the past few years, and the cause of it has yet to be determined. There's been much conjecture on the origin of this fog, and some are concerned about its effects on the human body. Town officials believe it highly unlikely that the fog could be harmful. One official suggested that the concern is largely tied to public anxiety in response to the recent murders. On hearing about the phenomenon, Mr. Kozai visited the local elementary school to investigate its effects. He interviewed the children playing happily in the fog about their health and any anxieties they were facing.
Oh, that man came to my school.
Upon completing the investigation, Mr. Kozai issued a statement. In this day and age, one must stay aware of even slight changes in the environment and react politically. Today, I talked with a young student who spoke her own mind, free from the influence of those around her. It was an attitude and an example that we as adults can learn from. Our primary concern should always be to protect these children's futures. On that note, Mr. Kozai ended his statement. The assembled parents applauded, but some raised concerns that it was a show to attract voters in the next election.
The news continues.
Achoo! My head hurts.
You okay? Naoko's face looks red. She has a high fever. You need to put her to bed. You gave Nanako some medicine and had her lie down.
Hey, big bro. Are you going back home in spring? It's going to be winter soon. If it snows, can we make a snowman? We can play a lot. Let's play all the time until spring.
Nanako seems to have fallen asleep. You should take her to bed later. So, the Culture Festival is over. Old Man Winter is on his way. I sure hope none of you are wimping out with the hand warmers. Yeah, wimping out with the hand warmers under your clothes. Today I'll focus on building your immunity against colds. That way you'll move on to the next year in good health. Does anyone here rest your chin on your hands? That's a sign that your muscles are weak. Let's see, I'll pick Kagato, since you hang out with Yosuke who does that all the time. Which muscles do you think are weakening when you tend to rest your chin on your hands? Neck to your arms. Incorrect! Bad posture usually comes from your back. Come on, don't hunch over because it's cold. Stand up straight. Now I have some special exercises for you. I'm the one who invented them. Ha! Everyone form a circle. Your answer was incorrect. Well, that's okay. There's no more exams, so you can just, ignore it all. Lunchtime. Hey, Naoki. Kagato-san, are you free after school today? Will you spend the day with Naoki? Yeah, sure. Thank you. There's someplace I really want to go, so I'll meet you after school. You decide to spend the afternoon with Naoki. Classes have ended for today. Since you have no leads, you have no choice but to wait until something occurs. Recall that you have already made plans with someone. You should be going soon. Junez Food Court. You just finished walking around all of Junez, and there's not a soul there. Look at the place. It's a wasteland. Is this nighttime? The grocery department downstairs was incredible. And they had so many kinds of liquor, and prices much lower than ours. There's no way we could win. But we've been doing well lately. After Sis's murder, there are some people who buy from us out of pity. Ironic, isn't it? Charge them extra. Good idea. We make money. They get to be hypocrites. Naoki is looking the other way. But it's over for us. Our family is in shambles. My parents won't even speak a word about Sis. They try to act as if she never existed. Then at night, they cry. What can I do?
Hey!
Huh? Kagato! Hey, Yosuke! Aren't you Saki-senpais?
Oh, hi.
This is the first time I've ever been to Junes. I don't really have anything to do with our store, and I don't hold any grudge against you, but it's just that my parents and the neighbors would have said something, so I never bothered. We're in the same boat, buddy. I see. It's incredibly huge, huh? I'm fooled just looking at all the food here. It's like its own country. Your sis said that too. Huh? You two do kind of look alike. You have the same chin, the nose and eyes too. Stop it. My sister isn't here anymore. Lonely, huh? Shut up.
Just stop it.
What do you know about me? I know you're proud of your blah blah blah. I know you're her proud brother. I liked your sister. Past tense, huh? I'm doing what I can right now for my sake, and your sister's. If you just sit there crying, you're just troubling her, you know? I'm not crying.
All right.
Today is grilled steak day. I'll go grab 3. Oh, Kagato, you'll have to pay for your own. Yosuke-san sure is nosy. Oh wait, so are you. We can't just ignore you. Am I that pitiable? No, that's not it. It's different with you. You're not being kind to me because of that.
I'm sorry.
Yay! I'm glad I saw where Sis worked. I'm sure I could never have come by myself. I wouldn't have even thought about it. Thank you. You can feel that Naoki is opening up his heart to you. Rank up. Is this 8? Yeah! Almost done with this. Saki's brother social link has reached level 8. Is it good? It's awful. Then you're okay. Naoki silently continues to eat. Yosuke is warmly watching over him. You pass time about the trivial things.
I'll see you again.
Then you walked Naoki back home, and then you went home yourself.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. She must be feeling okay. My head still hurts.
Oh yeah! Dad said you got the best score in school on your tests. That's incredible! I made this. Here you go.
Akko gave you a bead ring.
Hee 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 hee.
Bead ring. Increases evasion against magic. Unfortunately, everything that Nadeko makes, only I can wear. Bead ring is cool and all, but I think I'm going to keep the one that raises all my stats. Since I can't go anywhere else today, I'm going to go on ahead and make lunch for somebody. Surprisingly, you have enough ingredients to make a California roll. You decided to make a California roll. Decided to make sushi rice first. What's the key when mixing vinegar with rice? I don't know. Let's see. Mixing vinegar with rice? I want to make sure I make this right, so I'm actually looking it up real quick. Alright. So, I'm about to learn something! Put rice in a large bowl and wash it out with cold water. Repeat washing until the water becomes almost clear. Drain the rice in a colander and set aside for 30 minutes. Place the rice in the rice cooker and add water. Let the rice soak in. Okay, blah. Prepare sushi vinegar by mixing rice vinegar, sugar, and salt in a saucepan. Put the pan on low heat and, spread the hot steamed rice in the large plate and large bowl. Use the non-metallic bowl. Okay. Cool the vinegar mixture. Okay, mix before cooling. Mix and cool some. Mix before cooling. The rice vinegar has a rather odious aroma. It can be used as fish bait. I chose out of all of them the wrong one? I just wasted time.
Senpai.
I had so much fun last week. There was this culture festival, and then we had the sleepover with everyone, and then I threw pails at you guys. I was really happy. I thought that I'd never be able to experience things like that anymore. Oh, did you see the weather report? It looks like the weather's going to start getting rough this weekend. We need to keep a close eye on the Midnight Channel. It hasn't rained lately, so we haven't been able to see it. We might be in for a surprise the next time it's on.
Let's be careful.
Yeah, the town seems to think that the case is closed yet, but the real killer hasn't been caught yet.
And I wasted my time looking up sushi and bah humbug. Eh? Oh!
Kagato-san, are you free after school today?
We spent the name. Nagi was the one I was going to share lunch with just so I could be able to get the next step, but it looks like I didn't need to. Sure. Hang out with Naoki.
Thank you. There's some place I really want to go, so I'll meet you after school.
Alright, hang out with Naoki. Classes have ended for today. Since you have no leads, you have no choice but to wait until something occurs. You recall that you've already made plans in some way, so you should get going. Wow, I haven't been at this intersection since the very beginning of the game. The scene of the second victim's discovery.
This is it. Where they found Sis. This whole time, I could never bring myself to pass through here. I was afraid of remembering Sis and thinking about how her body ended up. But now, I feel like I could finally accept the truth. You know how it was in TV dramas? People cry for days on end, or their sad memories come back and torment them. It wasn't like that for me. I was the same as ever. So I thought I was a cold human being, because I wasn't able to cry like the actors on TV. I thought that maybe I didn't actually like Sis.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know now that it isn't. Talking with you made me realize that.
Yay, the correct one!
I was just trying not to think about Sis. It was easier for me to tell myself that I was a cold person than to think about Sis and suffer. I kept running away from the pain. I never let myself think about her.
She must have wanted to live more, huh?
Oh, now he's crying. Live for her sake.
Yes, you're right. That's the only thing I can do for her now.
Naoki finally let go and started crying.
I wanted her to live more. I wanted her to live.
Naoki is biting his lip. Just let it all out, Naoki.
I'm trying for the first time.
Crying and hiccuping.
Thank you.
I finally feel that I'm sad.
It seems Naoki has released the profound sadness he had buried. I forgot where that's from. I think it's a fighting game. Somebody gets knocked out and he's like, profound sadness or something like that. Man, I'm gonna have to look that up now. You feel that your relationship with Naoki has grown stronger. We're almost done. Yay, I'm almost done with a social link I've never completed before. And I have 2 more months to finish up all the other social links. I think I could be able to do it if I get lucky. Kagato-san, let's go home. I'm going to talk with my parents about Sis, about me.
I'll see you again.
Parted ways with Naoki and went home.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Thank you. Hey, uncle. Give me money. Hey, Kagato. I heard you got top marks on the last exam. Keeping up your studies while taking care of Nanako, too? You're one hard worker, aren't you? I need to act like an uncle every so often. I'll give you some spending money. Here you go, a big tip. But don't spend it all... whatever. Spend it however you like. Woohoo! It's like $500. Man, I wish I had something like that. Okay, I'm going to save at this point because right now, things are going to get very, very tight. I literally only have like 2 months left. Slightly less than 2 months. The end of December is the end. We are nearing the finales, guys. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. How should you spend the night outside? Will this finally finish? Will we finally be done? Let us find out. Yes! This is the end. This is the final one. Busily clean the dark, silent hallways. Here we go. Inaba Municipal Hospital. Empty hospital room. Sayoko asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
You're already done with work today, aren't you? I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye? I'm leaving this hospital today. She looks straight into your eyes. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and death, in the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered. I remembered that I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. I couldn't see that it was just as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. Sayoko smiles gently. And to think that the one who would show me this is just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for much older rich men, and I landed a child. So, I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I couldn't do it, but I will walk that road. I'm going to be my own guide. Thinking, walking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I could finally say that I've truly lived.
Will you take this?
So I gave you the hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Sayoko looks at you gently. Feel a strong bond between Sayoko and yourself. Finally finished! I have no more work to do at evening. No more social links to do at night. Period. So from here on, I'm just going to be popping into bed. I can make Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the Devil Arcana. The Nurse Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Nurse Social Link. How to create personas, the Devil Arcana has reached its maximum. Kagato Jirai has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Devil Social Link, you can now fuse Beelzebub, the Prince of Lies. I'm going to say this. It's as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
See ya! Sakura left, never looking back. You decided to go home. You earn 8,000. And you will never work again at the hospital. Today is Culture Day, so you had the day off from school. What should you do today? It's raining, though. Go out until evening? Sure. Yasugami High School, maybe? Might be open? Nope, it's closed. Gate's closed. Alright, let's check out the floodplain. Don't know if I'll be able to do much today. Yeah, I figure she wouldn't be here with an umbrella. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, so I'll be right back.